ladies.
Cheers, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of my life. If you're a subscriber, that intro sounded totally different than my usual intro, and I will explain that in another video. But in this video, I am gonna be doing my first time ever coordinated fireworks display in my backyard. When I say first time ever, this sun's actually gonna be set up like in sequence. Every other year it's always been just run up there drunk, light it, and run away. Not this one. We got a lot of fireworks, and it's all gonna be set hopefully on one fuse. It is December 31st right now in Florida, AKA New Year's Eve. So the fireworks are gonna go off on midnight, at midnight tonight. Now, this is my first time doing this, and I learned a lot along the way. I actually watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I kind of think I have the concept of how this all works pretty well. But that being said, this is my first time, so if you have any tips, throw them in the comments. If you thought it was interesting, awesome, or learn from my mistakes. So let's get started. Now, when I first walked into the store, I'll be perfectly honest with you, it was actually very intimidating. The prices, right off the bat, scare the shit out of you. That, I mean, there's no question. I was there with a couple buddies. We were looking at the prices and we're like, holy crap, this is gonna cost a fortune and we're not getting a whole lot. That being said though, all of these stores or all of these tents, fireworks tents, seem to have a lot of deals, and you don't see the deals up front until you start piecing stuff together. And it was actually very hard to piece all the stuff together, but luckily there was some attendants at the store that actually made that experience a little bit easier, and they helped us out. So that being said, this entire fireworks display cost just under $900, and I'm gonna go through it right now to kind of give you an idea of where that money went. All right, this is what roughly $800 worth of fireworks looks like. Now let me simplify this in a nutshell here. One thing I learned was the term cakes. These boxes here are considered cakes. Let me just start off with the beginning of this. So these are gonna be my mortars. These are gonna be the big boys. Here's the canisters right here. These are 5-inch canisters. These are the most expensive part of this. This is gonna be the finale. 24 of these put into there. I gotta fuse them up. Now we move on to the cakes again, okay? So these are cakes. There's usually two versions of cakes you wanna look at. You wanna look at the 500-gram cakes, which are usually the bigger ones. And then you also wanna look at the 200-gram cakes, which are these ones over here, the little ones. Now, at first glance, the 200s seem like they're not gonna do a lot, but they're actually not bad sometimes. So it looks like you can watch all of these on a YouTube video, but it doesn't matter. 200, 500 canisters. Let's get it all wired together. And then we got some piddly stuff here and a bucket. All right, here's where I'm at. All of these are fused together with zip ties. All the canisters are in there, 24 of them total. I took all the tops off. They recommend taking the tops off for less mess. That's where I'm at, and it's raining right now, and I can't go set them outside yet, but I hope it'll stop raining, and I will do that in a second. How? All right, really quick update. It's raining, it's getting late, the rain's never ending, but here's where I'm at. All right, fuses. That's what we're gonna talk about next. Slow fuse. Hey, Brett.
What's up, bud?
Fast fuse. This burns at 1 foot per 30 seconds. This burns at 1 foot at 2 to 3 seconds. All of these are tied together right now with fast fuse. I extended them out of the box, or out of the cake. Now, the goal here is to attach some of these together. So this is gonna be the finale right here. These are gonna be all the canisters. This is gonna attach to this and attach to this. And then everything, all of this should go off at once is the key. Now, when I'm looking at this shit on the internet, you can actually use a QR code to see what it looks like. I've kind of labeled them as boring and good. So this one's good, this one's boring. The boring ones, I'll fuse together with some backups here. So this is gonna fuse together right here, and that's all supposed to go off. So that's what you see here. and it's still raining, and I'm getting drunk, and we got to get it out into that field over there at some point as soon as it stops raining, and then I'm gonna slow fuse all of the fast fuses together to try to delay them by 30 seconds a pop. That's the plan. Let's keep going. Really quick tip from what I found on the internet, and I don't know, but I'm riding by it. Don't cut this with scissors. You might spark it and set everything off. I'm cutting it with basically a box cutter. You can get certain cutters for it. The zip ties I am cutting with scissors, but this, using box cutter, don't use scissors. I don't know if that's legit, but that's what I've heard. Okay, 10 p.m. progress report. Aside from a lot of drinking, we have it sorted out. So this is the sequence here, all the way to the finale. And basically, the easiest way to describe this is every single box or cake has a fast fuse, and everything is basically tied down to a slow fuse, which is this right here. And this fuse winds between all of the sequences till the finale. All right. Oh, you're probably not gonna see me because I have a massive light on my head, but let's get going. Cheers.
Yeah! I see smoke! I see smoke! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Cheers! Welcome to the aftermath of the fireworks show that I should have probably edited in at this point, so you've probably seen that. Here's the aftermath of my little setup. All right. So I'm gonna say this. It went off really well. Everybody was super impressed. However, I did have some issues. And my biggest issue was that the slow fuse was hit all of these on target, but it cut out right here. And I don't know why. So if anybody's got any ideas why the slow fuse just literally disconnected right there, I'd be happy to hear them. And then what happened was, again, furthermore, it went through all of these really well. And then for the grand finale, actually not necessarily the grand finale, it disconnected here. And then it disconnected at the grand finale, which was all three of these. So I had to come out here again and light this all off. And it was really, really, really nice, like you can probably see in the video. But it did disconnect from this one as well. So that is my first coordinated fireworks show. And to be honest with you, I feel like this tarp, we put the tarp down just so, because it was raining, to try to kind of keep the moisture off of the fireworks. And in hindsight, I think this tarp was awesome. It's sacrificed at this point, but it makes it super simple to clean up all of this mess. So there's tons of mess here. And the tarp is just gonna make it easy to fold, throw in the garbage, and it is what it is. Anyways, if you enjoyed that, please subscribe, please like the video. Do me a favor, just like the video. And I'm on to my next battle. And like I said in the beginning of the video, there's a reason why I said, welcome to my life, instead of saying, welcome to my pathetic life as a homeowner. And I'll get into that next time though. But anyways, cheers, have a wonderful day, and happy fucking New Year's.